Whether you like it or not, the lightning spell is meta. So let's look at some strategies that you can use for 3 stars. What is up, my friends? My name is Ek, and we're back over here in Built to War, ready to go with some Town Hall 10 lightning spell attack strategies. 5 of them to be exact, that are some of the best right now in the current meta. If you like Town Hall 10, if you like Clash of Clans, if you like mobile games or anything to do with that, something to channel ring the bell before we move on. I'm waiting. Go do it. And the first strategy we're looking at right here is a Sui Lalo with those lightning spells. So where do you lightning when you're going in with Lalo? Do you take out air defenses? Do you take out Inferno towers? Or do you take out both, as we just saw happening right there, getting some massive value, leaving the queen though in the center of the base? A couple of balloons coming on in here to take out a little bit more of this, which is going to set more of the funneling from that baby dragon. Really nice job right here from Hanaxi coming on in. Now this war that was done, every single attack that they used was something that included a lightning spell, just to see and to put the test to, is the lightning spell really the meta, and is it better than regular attacks or more classic attack strategies and not using the lightning spell? So, well, that video was out a few days ago. Go check it out if you missed it. But right now we're looking at this one here, really focusing on 5 of the greatest of the lightning spell meta. Now the king's going around, queen's getting some good value. I mean, we've got about 30% of the base taken out already with the heroes and those lightning spells, and 1 quake spell, of course. So really nicely done, setting some things up. Now the base is narrow and Lalo can swoosh straight on through. Actually more like swoosh, because it's coming in from up top, going into the core of the base. Remember, there is a clan castle still to deal with. Notice the 1 skeleton spell in the composition. That skeleton spell can be used to shut down the enemy queen with use of a rage spell as well. Heal spells can be used to get those balloons up to full health again as well. And that's all going to be dropped in a very similar position right here, because there's not much left of the base. Now there are pieces of the base left, but many of them are not defenses. Here's the rage spell, and we're going to see the skeleton spell dropped in there as well to shut down the enemy queen, and that will well, where is the enemy? She's fighting there with the clan castle. Notice, almost getting her down. Queen's down. GG. Now it's king's time. But that's it. I mean, there are literally no defenses left in the base once this bow goes down. The rest is going to be cleanup. And I mean, that was a bit risky. Knowing that there was something in the clan castle that was an air troop, which probably means that this base was hit before and they knew what the clan castle composition was. So coming in with Lalo, you didn't need to worry about something coming out of that defensive clan castle. It's always good to know what's inside of your opponent's clan castle so you can appropriately prepare for that on the attack. Beautiful way to start out today with the Zap Lalo. And the lightning mass witch attack. You gotta love this one as well. 3 golem, 11 witches, and 8 lightning spells. Going on in on the Inferno tower compartments, but also beating up on everything around. Look at this. Even beating up on the cannons, the archer towers. Man, really getting some big value, taking out the entire corners of the base. Really nicely done. Now you have the golem coming in from the corner, and you have a bunch of witches behind going right into that Tesla farm. We got some golem over here on the eastern side of the base as well, but how do you get them properly in the base? Well, when you use the lightning spells, you're not going to have a ton of space there for the jump spells, so you better be able to get some wall breakers to that wall, open some things up, and they finally did. Bowlers out of the clan castle as well. Now it's time to storm the base. Only 2 wall breakers left, so that leaves you a bit of a problem. You really want to make sure these bowlers can get inside, or at least those wall breakers can get inside the next tier of wall. At least you want to try. So here they go. The king is getting it done, beating on that wall. Wall breakers, are they going to make it there? It looks like they finally did, and now we're in the core of the base with a very heavy spam attack. 3 golem tanks, heroes acting as tanks as well, and then just tons of witches creating so much spam that the base is not able to catch up. And that's the whole idea between witch slab, bow witch, frozen witch, and attack strategies like that. Really spam out a base so all the point defenses are busy targeting skeletons rather than actually targeting something that's important like the witches or your heroes, things like that. Notice the queen, her ability is still intact, full health. Looking great as she goes around the base. Now, unfortunately, on the outside over here in the west, we have these witches getting in front of the golem. I'd love to see that golem get ahead of those witches, and we're going to see it right here. As the skeletons distract the cannon, the golem makes its way up, and it's going to be able to tank the tail end of this attack. Notice the queen still not really getting targeted. Nope, finally she's taking a little bit of damage while we're down to the last compartment of the base, which is spamming themselves around. The golem is still alive. Skeletons are shredding some stuff up, and there is no more left. The base is all just garbage structures, trash structures, a freeze spell, and a queen's ability left for the end of the attack. I love witches. I just love witches. And now this attack I did feature in a previous video, one that was talking about attacks that use lightning versus attacks that don't use lightning. And this one was really, really special. I love the use of the lightning spells as well as the queen charge on this one. Notice the anti 3-star design with that town hall all the way down below on the outside of the base, giving away an easy 2-star, but making it more difficult to pull in a 3-star, being able to centralize that clan castle. Look at the bowler value here as well. Bowlers are getting tons of value, really just taking out everything with that bowler bounce in the western side of the base. Then the queen is going to step up, and this attack has a small mistake. You're going to see the queen's ability being used a little bit too early on this one, yet still being able to come on through and take down the rest of the base. So really great value out of the queen, even though the clan castle does a little bit more damage on her than we would have hoped. Now, the reason that this happens is only actually no more rage spells in the composition, no rage spells in the composition whatsoever, not able to get that queen going the way you would like, you know, not able to get her raged up with those healers raged up as well. But we're going to soon see the queen moving herself up. Actually, you know what? I'm wondering right now, this attack may be a different one. Maybe it is a different one. Maybe I was mistaken. There's the queen's ability being used right there. Remember, no rage spell because you utilized all those lightning spells instead, clearing out that funnel. Now, for me, I personally don't love queen charge minor attacks with the lightning as much as I love queen charge minor attacks without the lightning. Bring extra heals and extra rage spells for that queen. You're really stuck getting less value out of your queen because you can't rage up those healers. You can't get the queen raged up, and she's, you know, she tends to die a little bit earlier without the rage spell support. For me, if I had to charge between queen charge minor or queen charge zap minor, I would choose the old school queen charge minor. I think you just get a little bit more value out of it, but it's gonna work. I mean, watch how this goes through. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can get a good look at what's going on here. We have the queen holding on to her life with those healers. She is going to lose it as she makes her way around the side of the base, but the miners are still going strong. And something that I love about miners and queen charge is once the queen goes down, if she goes down, the miners can still grab that value from the healers. We're about to see that happen right here. The miners can get healed up from the healers, and the healers won't just float in space doing nothing the way that they will do if you do a queen charge Lalo, where the Lalo kind of outlives the queen. The healers will just kind of sit up there in the skies and maybe act as a tank for a little bit, but it's not going to get any value out of it. Miners are coming through, smashing the rest of this base. This is actually the one that we saw earlier on in the video that you probably saw previously to this one. If you saw it, you definitely should go check out other videos, guys. Don't be stingy. Go watch the videos. Take a lot of time to make. Let's get on to another attack. Everyone talks about hybrid and Clash of Clans, and we're going to see some hybrid, actually some lightning hybrid, some zap hybrid right here. And I love hybrid. You get your miners, but you also get these hog riders in there to come in and take out some defenses in front. Notice right here, clearing out that compartment, really taking down that Inferno Tower, beating up on the Expo. Here we go. Actually, the Expo was going to be completely taken out. And a lot of what we're seeing with the lightning spell is pathing through the base, funneling through the base so that the troops can go in the right direction. Now notice here, the queen is going to really set this funnel. She's gonna be able to step on up and take out everything from that archer tower down, and that's going to allow for these hogs and for the miners to path beautifully around the base. Remember, you don't want to drop them in and have them just spread wide. You want to have these troops coming into the base and go in one direction so you could heal them all up along the way. Now again, on this attack, there is no rage spell for that queen. So you really need to make sure that the queen's not going to take too much fire because she can't deal with too much. You get one get out of jail free card with the queen, and that is her ability if you don't bring those rage spells. Now here we go with the hybrid. Hogs, miners, they're going to path on down to the south, back on up over to the western side, meeting up with that queen. So some really nice pathing we're in for right here. And that's 100% why the attacker, Jai, came on in with those lightning spells for that beautiful pathing. Only one more heal spell left in the composition. There is a defending queen as well. We need those miners to path on over there to shut down the queen, to shut down the king. We're going to see another heal spell being dropped right there as that. Perfect. My prediction was right. Love it when that happens. Makes me look like I know what I'm talking about. Now we have them coming on through. Final few defenses, but the cool thing is the queen's ability is still intact. The queen is still looking good. Now we even have some balloons being snuck in from behind, both to clear the skies for those healers and to just help shut down things for the queen. A little bit of splash damage is all they got out of that though. But the hog riders and miners are making their way to town as we zoom in. This was actually an attack done against Built to War by their opponent. But the guys over here and gals from Built to War, when there's good attacks done on their bases, they're happy to share them as well for our learning pleasure. Gotta love this clan. I featured them so many times on the channel. I have to have featured this clan and these people 30 or so times on the channel. Mostly Town Halls 9, 10, and 11 content. Either way, beautiful stuff. I love coming through. Look at that death damage to take down the attack. We got one more to look at though. So before we get there, I gotta tell you a secret. I lied, it's not really a secret, but it's my Discord server. Come on through, join my Discord server. Let's talk Clash of Clans, other mobile games, because you guys know I've been diving more into other mobile games as well, focused on strategy, things that I'm really enjoying playing. So being this a strategy channel, I figured it appropriate. Hope you guys come through and actually support me in those videos as well. It means a lot to have you guys, my community, supporting all the content that I make. And if you want to come to the Discord server, talk more about mobile games, come on through. It's the pinned comment down below. I'll see you there. And the final attack is the Lightning Dragon. And look at this base. The base is very, very narrow. So this screams something where you could just dive into the core. Whether it be dragons, whether it be miners, you can really get a narrow shot inside of this base because of, well, how narrow the base is already. Not a lot of funneling needs to be done with the heroes. You can just kind of send some stuff in there and get it done. Now notice the queen, it's actually going to be a queen charge drag loon attack. So you're going to not be able to have as much balloons, and you're not going to be able to have an extra dragon or two. So typically it's 8 and 8. But right here, we're going to see a little bit less. We got 7 and 4 because we really want to make sure this queen charge gets the value. But the queen needs to stay up. She's under rage. Keep that queen up. My goodness, she is taking a pounding. Will she go down? Wow. Queen's ability was not used. That was so close. Hanging on by the thread of life. Now the baby dragon even said in that funnel, here come the dragons and balloons into the base from down south. The queen is still making her way up. She's going to continuously narrow down the base, and it's going to make these dragons path over to the west rather than towards the clan castle up to the north. Let's see if my words actually work out as I thought. Here the clan castle is going to be going down by that queen. Dragons are making their way. The queen's going to shut down the bow, really just protecting these dragons from it as well. I love it. Shutting down the sweeper is going to be beautiful. Now the dragons will path right back down towards the western side of the base. Queen's going to run herself around, clean up more mess up there. Really nice looking attack right here. And look, the pathing went exactly as I predicted, and probably as Marcos predicted as well from Extreme 10. Town Hall 10 clan, who doesn't use siege machines, just like Built to War. I mean, these guys are pulling in triples without siege machines. Imagine them using siege machines. How easy Town Hall 10 would be for these attackers that are literally pro Town Hall 10 attackers. Now we have one more heal spell left, or I should say one heal spell left, which can be used on those dragons once they get near the wizard tower, near the multi-target inferno tower, because they can take some damage. But I'd like to see a little bit earlier, and there it is, a little bit earlier. The dragons were getting a little low in health, so I'm really happy to see that the heal was invested maybe a little bit earlier than was planned. But just a beautiful attack, the 5th attack of the day today. I hope you guys enjoy these top lists, bringing you some of the best strategies in Clash of Clans for multiple Town Hall levels. Let me know down below what strategies you'd like to see, or what Town Hall levels you would like to see those strategies being used at, because I'd be happy to make those videos for you. And as always, you could always come to the Discord server. We can hang out, talk, and all that great stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video today. And in the last 12 seconds, this king is going to get slaughtered, as is the bow and the sweeper. But man, sweepers can be so frustrating. Make sure you check out some of my other videos before you go, guys. Remember, we are sponsored by Mobile Gaming Corp. Head on over to mobilegamingcorp.com and save yourself 10% on all phone accessories to make you an OP mobile gamer. I'll see you guys over there, guys. Have a great day and be good.